Making money online, a practical guide for newcomers. Point 1. Making money online is for some people, such as the gurus, an easy task, or so they would like us to believe. But how easy is it to really earn an income online? How much money does one really need to invest to earn a decent amount of online income? And can one seriously quit their 9-to-5 job and work online full-time? The answer, regarding the investment question, of course depends on who you listen to, so will vary from $0 to a few dollars to thousands of dollars. The purpose of this article is to prove to you that the answer is in fact the middle option of the choices in the preceding paragraph. To get started online will set you back approximately $25 to $30 per month. Is it easy? Truthfully, I would say not particularly. However, provided you work at it, it does become easier. The 3 essential elements of any successful web business: 1. Domain name. 2. Hosting account. 3. Autoresponder. Let's walk through these items now, starting with domain names. This one is pretty obvious, but it's worth mentioning as there are a couple of points which could easily be overlooked, namely, the naming of your website or domain. Ideally, this should contain the keyword you're trying to target, so if you're in the health and fitness niche, for example, you would be looking for 1 or 2 of these words to be in the domain itself. Using hyphens is perfectly acceptable, but no longer necessary as the search engines are far more intelligent these days. There are many free tools available to assist you in finding a suitable domain name. Simply perform a search in your favorite search engine for domain name finder. You simply enter the keywords, including spaces, in the search box, and it will find suitable names for you automatically. By default, it will tell you whether the top-level domains .com, .net, and .org have already been registered. Expect to pay around $10 per year for your domain name, depending on who you host your website with. OK, onto the hosting aspect. There are literally thousands of hosting providers out there, so you should look for one which has a proven track record in terms of reliability and services and applications supported. For example, some hosting providers do not support the PHP/MySQL applications, which are very popular these days. There are also many free hosting providers, but I would steer clear of these, to be honest, because, as the saying goes, you get what you pay for. Anyway, expect to pay around $7 per month for hosting. The hosting company I use to host all of my websites has a true 24/7 service, and I have called them for advice at all times of the day and night, so I know they are 100% reliable in this respect. Simply perform a search for web hosting in the search engine of your choice to find a plethora of hosting companies. Finally, you will need an autoresponder. This piece of the puzzle is used for capturing your website visitors' names and email addresses. It is absolutely crucial you choose the right one, as it can be tricky to switch from one autoresponder to another. Typing in autoresponder in a search engine will bring up an extensive list to choose from. An autoresponder will set you back around $15 to $19 per month. You should be aware that many autoresponder companies often have $1 trials on, so you can get a feel for their service. As with the hosting aspect, please give the free autoresponders a wide berth, as they are not suitably equipped to deal with the needs of internet marketers. The process of making money online: if you are new to internet marketing, you only really need a one-page website to get started in this exciting business. Folks, you heard me right. You can set up a simple but effective one-page website, otherwise known as a squeeze page, to capture the names and email addresses of your visitors in return for a valuable gift. There are a couple of other tools you will need, and fortunately these are free to download. The first one is an HTML editor, and this is to create the web pages you upload to your hosting account. The one I use has an intuitive interface and has excellent support. The second tool you will need is an FTP application. There are download links to an HTML editor and an FTP application at the bottom of this article. OK, so you have signed up for an autoresponder, you've downloaded your HTML editor software and installed an FTP application. Now what? Well, as an internet marketer, you are essentially in the trust business, so you should aim to provide as much valuable content, without asking for anything in return, to your subscribers as possible. Remember, you are building up a relationship, a bond if you will. Of course, you could if you wish send emails to your list promoting offers, but I personally do not like that approach. I like to give lots long before I look to take something in return. Follow the steps below to begin making money online today. 1. Decide on your niche, for example, internet marketing. 2. Register a suitable domain name via a domain registrar. 3. Create a one-page website, squeeze page, using your HTML editor to create the page and your FTP app to upload it. 4. Drive targeted traffic at your squeeze page using as many traffic generation techniques as you can think of. Find one which resonates with your personality, master it, then move on to the next one. 5. Monitor the effectiveness of each technique and tweak accordingly. Finally, if you are a little bewildered with any of the above elements, please do not worry, as I'll be covering each of them in greater detail in part 2 of this article.